Not busy downstairs?
Actually, Christmas Eve, it died now, right?
It says
Nobody's,
it's going,
nobody's got any money left.
so I'll get checked.
Well, who's in charge, Marvin?
Well, Jeff, I'm gonna make you in charge today because last time it was Chris, so you're in charge today.
I don't have my cheat sheet telling me what all we got. Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Any reports or what is it, any
Nope.
receipts or something, or whatever we ask for?
Nothing to report.
That's why I like not having to be in
Yeah.
charge. I can just sit
Yeah,
back and
that's
watch
true.
this to it. Alrighty, well, we had the one thing on the new business,
Mm-hmm.
so you put that on there. What do
Yeah.
you-
Before we get started, I mean, that Taste of Jefferson City, I think we had several people sign up, and then I told, I think we had 3 slots left, and I told Debbie to offer it to Corsmeyer and Bray and the sheriff, so, anyway. Yeah, you were on there.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you were one of the ones that requested to go.
Oh.
I did.
Yeah. Well, that's what Debbie had,
Okay.
so, anyway.
Thanks for reminding me.
You do have to stand at the door and shake hands.
I did that last year.
You have to press flesh with your constituents. Well, not your constituents.
So,
All right, we're their constituents.
did you have any problems with that?
No, that's the way we used to do it.
Yeah.
Animals than you are.
Thanks, LB.
Put some-
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah.
to myself.
You're gonna have news report
I
tomorrow.
was gonna say, well, no, we have to wait a day.
Okay, so long-range facilities plans, I just wanted to have a general discussion, and I know we've been toying with some ideas of possibly moving non-court related offices out of downtown, and anyway, I just thought maybe we could kind of go through some of our building needs, some of the different things that we've toyed with over the last year, and just maybe just have some discussions on what we want to do, and do we want to try to hire somebody to do some type of long range facility plan, or do we just want to try to figure it out on our own?
Just soon figure it out on our own at this point. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the same way too. I just don't know. You know, we looked at the old jail. You know, we kind of looked at some options there. I mean, that's still on the table.
I think we need to wait till after the first of the year, see where the money's at, where our sales tax came in at, where our capital improvement money's at. Then we just need to start looking at long-range planning and start putting some money aside, even, you know, like in Public Works. When I was out there earlier thinking
Mhm.
about that. They're gonna need stuff coming up in the future and stuff too, so we might need to just start rat holing some money. You know, even if it is 10 years from now, we're building a facility or whatever, the money's there. Cause we've been spending a lot of money on maintenance right now. And the windows on the courthouse is gonna be a big chunk. So,
Yeah, I mean, so at Public Works, I mean, they've talked about expanding, you know, maybe moving the gas pumps and some of that stuff and putting in a wash bay, and maybe even moving planning up there on the hill where we acquired that property, and and then possibly putting in a lagoon or something for some of the runoff, or where they wash their trucks out after snow events or something. So,
yeah, have the wash bays up there. Have to see where they see that going, and then get a plan together and see how much it's gonna cost and start saving some money.
I mean, what about Carnegie? Are you? I mean, are you interested in getting out of Carnegie, or are you okay with staying there at Carnegie? Or
I'd just soon get out of it if we can. We got the old jail, we can either refurbish it, or we can knock it down, and we got a lot of room. I don't know if I'm as convinced that they need another courtroom. Hey, Melissa,
Hey, I just want to make sure everything's running.
we're running.
Oh, my.
Well, I mean, I'm not too convinced that we need another courtroom either. But I mean, at some point, can't just do nothing with the old jail, because that doesn't, then we just, it's gonna affect the Sally Port and all that stuff that we spent a lot of money on at some point on that first level as well.
Yeah, if we're gonna do the 4 levels and we still wanna do that, we just need to start putting some money aside for that too. And decide if that's what we're gonna do.
I mean, the only concern that I have with going with that plan is that we're still in this same small box, and I don't know that we have room to grow beyond that, and it didn't seem like that gave us a whole lot of extra room.
Keep the Carnegie and go over there if you need more room. I don't know if we need more room. You need more room, LV?
No,
You need more room, Marvin? So you
Room.
got. I
They're
don't know.
fine.
we do, I mean, it would be very beneficial to the taxpayers if the assessor's office and the collector's office were in the same location.
I agree. It would be nice for y'all to be right across from each other. Go across the hallway and get this, do that, sign this, and then come back over here and you're done, so.
Well, I mean, we obviously need more space at Health. I mean, they're crammed in there like sardines.
They're already off campus though, so.
Right.
They wouldn't come down here anyway. If they can do something over there at St. Mary's or figure something out over there, maybe. So, I don't know. That's something we can sit down and when Sam gets up here, we can just have a meeting once a month to talk about it and invite all the other elected officials up here and ask them for their input. Cause, upstairs, Mark, we kinda asked him and he doesn't sound like he wants to move. Of course, I guess we get to decide, but it'd be easier to do with everybody in the same boat, paddling the same way instead of in a circle. So,
That's one thing that it doesn't seem to ever, you don't ever get a consensus or a.
yeah, but if you give everybody an opportunity to speak and then when you make your decision, then that's the tough decisions we gotta make and live by the sword and die by the sword.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you just wanna do that, we can start scheduling something once a month for next year and start talking about when Sam's up here. I'm fine with that. I don't think we're gonna get anything really decided today unless you had something in particular you wanted to talk about with.
Well, I didn't have anything in general. I mean, we weren't gonna make any decisions today, but, we just seems like we keep talking about it. And, we have to come up with some kind of a plan for the next 5 or 10 years or something, because it just seems like we're just reactive instead of, planning a little bit for the future. So, I mean, obviously when we built the jail, we planned for the future and the expansion there. And so, at some point we gotta look at that future expansion for all the departments and,
Yeah, that comes down to the almighty dollar, so each time we talk about something, we gotta look at the price tag and we got plenty of other stuff to fix, so.
yeah.
Have you all met with St. Mary's, or has that facility been looked at, or?
We have looked at it. Can't really say beyond that. But so we are exploring possibilities. And we don't know where any of that is going to go, but
Well, there's all kinds of different options over there too. We just put the health department over there, is somebody else gonna buy it and we rent from them, or how's that gonna work? I think, you kinda mentioned getting anything that's not court-related and moving it somewhere else besides downtown. I'm not crazy about that idea, but I'm not gonna shut down any idea and, you know, keep from looking at it. I think it's always good to look at it, be an open mind, so.
Preference for my office would be to remain downtown.
I like it being downtown. It just seems like that's where the county operations belong. But if we outgrow the building and stuff, I mean, I don't see that happening right now. It'd be nice to get out of the Carnegie building, but it's not something that we have to do. Hey, before Ralph gets here, we could move the recorder's office over there. That would, and then we can get the assessor over here. Don't tell him that's where his office is at.
No.
But then again, everybody's used to the recorder's office being right there next to the courthouse too, so.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's something that we at least look at, you know, maybe firms that specialize in long-term planning, or at least look at it. Not saying that we have to do that and spend money on it, but it's might be worth a look. I mean, sometimes somebody that does that for a living might have a little bit better outlook than maybe we do. We know what our short-term plans are, but
Well, we can do a RFQ for request for qualifications, but I think a lot of the elected officials have been in here long enough to know where it's going, how much more room they're gonna need. And I think we can probably rely on input from them and then work it ourselves there, but I don't know. We put a lot of money into consultants.
yeah, I'm not real keen on that either, but at the same time, you know, as elected officials come and go, you know, it'd be nice to come in and know what the goal was of one commission to the next commission, some type of a long-term plan.
Well, let's do that. Let's set that up for next year. We'll start in January. We'll start planning I don't know, a certain day of the month. We just have a meeting to talk about that and about all the elected officials, and we can discuss it and start formulating a plan and a long-range plan. I mean, it still comes down to the money.
Mm-hmm. Well, sure. Yeah, what's gonna work, what's not gonna work.
So, but that's something else too. We can start putting money aside for certain things if we see it coming, like election, your boxes or whatever. How much is that gonna cost us? 120
What's that?
for them new machines.
Well, they list for 238,000.
238. I was trying to talk you down. 120.
No, not gonna be my problem.
I don't know, you got any other thoughts?
No, it's Christmas Eve. I don't have any thoughts. I clocked out about an hour ago. We was eating lunch.
Yeah.
Ready for a nap. LB, y'all need some help down there? I'm gonna stick around. I can come down there and help. Direct traffic or something?
Good gap.
Oh.
Gafke.
That's right, they won't let us in the same place together anyway.
Gafke ought to have them people going around and around, doesn't he?
He's too busy getting hugs. We don't get any work from him out at the extension fall.
That's what we put him behind the class.
So you can't tell jokes?
Yeah. No, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I was gonna be up here anyway, so when you said you wanna talk about it, I'll be here anyway, so.
Well, I think it's a good idea. I mean, it'd be good to get Sam involved in some of this, but I think it's something that we need to get on the agenda and maybe keep revisiting until we formulate a plan and then get something done.
That's what I would do. Do it when we got an hour and just say we're gonna sit here for an hour and we'll make sausage. We've done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Gets pretty boring, don't it, Jeff? So, you got anything
Nope,
else?
that's all I got. So, anyway,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
yep,
Thank you guys, Merry Christmas.
yep.
See y'all later.
Maybe we stand in recess till 4:30.
So moved, second, all in favor, say
Aye.
aye. Aye. All righty. Is Gafke down there?
Yeah, he was when I came up here.
I'll have to go get him.
Did you leave him in charge?
No.
You got everything you need from us, Marvin?
Nope.
You going under the knife Monday?
Yes,
Well, good luck with that.
Good luck with that, Marvin.
thank you.
What are you doing? Your heart or your knee?
He's making notes.
Y'all officially done?
I thought she said we had to stop this one first.
No, you start, and then stop.
Oh, okay, because she told me stop, just do the opposite.
Yeah, well, it goes this way, back to
I
that
don't
way.
know.